Okay, so I want to show you where the volume of cones in pyramids come from. So the volume is 1/3 of the volume of its same prism. So let me get my shapes ready. So here I have this cube, okay, a square prism, if you will. And here I have a square pyramid, okay, and their bases are the same size, okay. So I'm going to show you with water. Let me scoot the iPad back. Might be a little loud. So, count with me. Right, so I filled up this pyramid. Took 1, and 2, and 3. Okay, so it took 3 of the pyramid to fill up the square prism that had the same sized base. Look, I filled that pretty good. Didn't even spill over or anything, okay? And I'm going to show you that cones and cylinders work the same way. So I got these two. This one's the cylinder, this one's the cone. They have the same sized base. They're on there real good. I just take the lids off. Okay, so it should take 3 of this cone to fill up this cylinder that has the same sized base. So there's 1, and I'm not filling them like perfectly, but I'm doing the best I can. I just don't want it to spill. And then there's 2. And then there's 3. Oh, look at that. Crushed it again. Look at me go. Okay, so it took 3 of this cone to fill up the cylinder that had the same sized base. So the volume, how much fills up the cylinder or the cone, is 1/3 of the volume of its same cylinder. So the volume of a cone in a pyramid is 1/3 of the volume of that prism. So I'm going to dump this out, and then I'm going to cut to the notes part. So, going back to this, the volume of a pyramid is 1/3 of the product of the area of the base and the height of the pyramid. Okay, so remember that I find the area of the base shape on the bottom times the height of the prism, right? So that altitude that we've been talking about. So I just find the volume of the same prism, and then I just divide it by 3, okay? So this one says, what's the volume in cubic feet of a square pyramid with base edges of 40 feet and a slant height of 25 feet? So it looks like this. Comes up to make a pyramid. So the sides are 40. And it tells us that the slant height, so this one is 25. So we need to know the height here that goes from the vertex to the base. Okay. So again, using Pythagorean theorem. So a squared plus b squared equals c squared. The slant height is the hypotenuse, which is c squared. Okay. This right here, if the whole way across is 40, halfway across is 20. And we're looking for a leg, so we're looking for a squared. Scoot it up. I like to use a calculator just to be safe. So 20 squared is 400. 25 squared is 625. We're going to subtract 400. So a squared equals 225. So then we're going to take the square root. Of the answer. So this height is 15. Okay. So the volume of the pyramid is 1/3 of the area of the base shape, which is a square. So 40 times 40 times the height of the pyramid, which is 15. Forty times 40 times 15. So I'm just going to do that divided by 3. So 8,000 cubic feet. So 1/3 the area of the base shape, which was a square, times the height of the pyramid. Okay? And cones are the same thing. So we're going to find 1/3 of the product of the area of the base, which is a circle, times the height of the cone. So that's kind of nice that they're the same thing. All right, so this is talking about a cone. That is 12 feet high. And then the base has a diameter of 14 feet. So the volume is 1/3 of the area of the base shape times the height of the prism. Okay, the base shape is a circle, so the area comes from pi times the radius squared. If the diameter is 14, the radius is 7. The height of the structure is 12 feet. So I'm just going to wait to divide it by 3 till the end. But for now, I'm going to do 3.14 times 7 times 7 times 12. Just multiplying all those together. Then I'm going to divide it by 3. Switch over a little bit. And then we're talking about volume, so it's going to be cubic feet. Okay. So volume is 1/3 for a pyramid or a cone, is 1/3 the area of the base shape times the height. Okay. So just find the volume of the prism and then divide by 3.